Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I'll be talking about Sunday, the 9th of April. Today the moon is in Scorpio till 1 p.m. Universal Time. After that it moves to Sagittarius to form a trine with the Sun and Jupiter. So how is it going to be for all signs? Let's break down this day, starting with Aries. It's going to be a gorgeous day when the moon, or as soon as the moon, moves to Sagittarius. That's the best time ever. It's going to extend like 48 hours. So if you have anything important to do today, Sunday, I think this is the best time that you should choose, because Jupiter is near your sign birth date. You can be extremely lucky if you were born on the 11th or the 12th of April. Let's move now to Taurus. Taurus, if you watched the video of Saturday, you would know that as long as the moon is in Scorpio, everything is quite upsetting, annoying, and not very efficient. When the moon moves to Sagittarius, things may ease down, things may feel better, you may feel as if you're kind of a little bit more relaxed, and this is quite true. Planet Venus, which is near your sign, birth date, would send you good energy or positive energy or good vibes if you were born on the 18th or 19th of May. Moving to Gemini, I like this day. I like the influence of the moon in Scorpio, but as soon as the moon moves to this trine with the Sun, because it's in Sagittarius, you may feel a little bit irritated or a little bit moody or grumpy. So try not to spoil or ruin your day. Try to be flexible, try to be patient, and if you feel as if you're being provoked or triggered by something, try to take it easy, because it would not be that great. You can handle it. The luckiest are those born on the 21st of May. Moving now to Cancer, I think Cancerians should make the best of the moon in Scorpio. So maybe you need to catch this moon in Scorpio, wake up as early as possible, and try to wrap the day up. You know why? Because it's not because going to be difficult, but if we look forward, if we look farther, like to the next following days, I think the moon in Scorpio is your best bet. So this is where you should be heading. Be extra careful if you were born on the 29th, 30th of June. It's because of planet Mars near your birth date. So let's move now to Leo. Leo, this day holds a surprise for you. Actually, when the moon moves to Sagittarius at 1 p.m. Universal Time, everything will look so brilliant. And not only look, it's going to be brilliant and gorgeous. So it's like you're moving from a storm and moving out to sunshine. So this is going to be a beautiful day after all. If you have something to do in the afternoon or the evening, maybe you would need to think twice before canceling. Double check on everything. Let's move now to Virgo. Virgo, this is a fine day. It can be maybe easier while the moon in Scorpio. So make those phone calls, send those emails, try to express your ideas, or try to do something you really want to do, you really want to be done before the moon moves to Sagittarius. Why? Because when the moon moves to Sagittarius, you may feel as if you're quiet, you're quite quiet, you don't want to maybe go out, you just want to be silent and be only alone, or maybe you just feel grumpy and you don't feel that happy or that outgoing. So in all cases, it's not a bad day. It can be nice, but it depends on the moon. So catch the moon in Scorpio. That would be your best bet. Moving to Libra. Libra, this is a fine day with the moon in Libra, in Scorpio, and in Sagittarius. Both positions are quite fine and they're quite good. The moon in Scorpio is quite it's quite evaluating. Maybe it has something to do with spending money, maybe with expenses, maybe you have bills to pay, maybe there is something nice waiting you. So it depends how you handle this day or what kind of schedule you have. In the afternoon with the moon in Sagittarius, that's where your your creative power skills come out, and it will be quite busy, efficient, and quite bubbly, you know, a very nice day. So that would be a nice time to study, to prepare for exams, to prepare presentations, or maybe to talk about important things, send emails, or negotiate something. Everybody can be lucky today. Let's move now to Scorpio. It's a beautiful day in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Definitely when the moon is in your sign, that's the best time for you. So maybe you need to wake up early and do your stuff, make those calls, the important things that you really need to be done, do them while the moon is in your sign. Later on, it's going to be quite easy and smooth, so you have nothing to worry about. If you were born on the 26th, 27th of October, that would be you'd be quite lucky, actually. Okay, moving to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, while the moon is in Scorpio, I talked about this on Friday and Saturday, everything is on hold. Everything is on hold. Everything stands still. I talked about it. So if you felt like you were bored, you were kind of, you're not happy, everything's inefficient, nothing is working, it's because of the moon. So you can blame the moon. But when the moon moves to Sagittarius, everything will be gorgeous. Of course, because of the moon in your sign, in trine with Jupiter and the sun. So it's going to be a most wonderful, gorgeous afternoon, evening, Saturday. If you're Sunday, if you're watching me from the Americas, all day, the whole day will be under the influence of the moon in your sign. So it's going to be a gorgeous Sunday. Let's move now to Capricorn. Capricorn, this is okay, so it's kind of a tricky day because the moon in Sagittarius will put you in a kind of inefficient status where everything is on hold, nothing works out. The sun does not help at all. Actually, it may push you down. So the time quality when the moon moves to Sagittarius is not that good, okay? So you have to prepare plan B. But while the moon in Scorpio, things are quite fine. Not very fine, but they're quite fine. So it's up to you how you want to handle this situation. Plan ahead and keep a plan B ready. Let's move now to Aquarius. I like this day. It's very energetic, it's very promising, it's empowering, it's very helpful. Of course, when the moon is in Sagittarius, it's more helpful than the moon in Scorpio. So you can prepare ahead, you can plan ahead, and you can start the day well, and it's going to be even better. Moving to Pisces. Pisces, it's a rewarding day. Maybe you wake up with a smile on your face, you're quite happy, in a good mood. Try to spend and have a beautiful whole Sunday, beautiful Sunday. You should not be affected by the moon in the mood of the moon in Sagittarius. And maybe it is something, maybe it's a bit demanding, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's one of your parents, or maybe it's a situation at work, but it's not that bad. You can handle that. But if you were born on the 22nd, 23rd of February, you really need to be to handle issues wisely. That's Saturn talking. Okay, let's wrap it up with born on the 9th of April. It should be a very nice year. It should be a very promising year, strong year. It's once every 12 years that Jupiter is in your sign. So this is one of those years where everything seems to turn upside down to your favor if you want. It should be very rewarding, and it should be one of the most important years for you. So basically this is it. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.